like the bad wishes?
No, like the other ones cancel each other out. You know, like if it's like superheroes versus supervillains, they just cancel each other out.
Yeah.
But like,
Or some
New news from Rock?
like that Believe one was
Text him.
nuts.
Yeah, the Blade one was good.
I thought it was great, and then you see the guy's backstory after you see you wish that they go into.
We don't ask about Dylan.
Oh,
We ask about Rock.
I
We're
wish
bad
as a kid
people.
he's gonna be a villain.
This fan blows. Are you playing Strategicon?
I asked them that it's their wife's birthday.
September what? What is that? September 3rd?
September 2nd, we're going on Saturday the 2nd.
That's when I signed up. Your characters aren't legal.
What character?
You had 8th level Bard, I think?
I have so many characters, it's crazy.
But
I
the
get
one
points.
you signed up for was like 8th level.
You were saying that it had to be tier 1.
It's all tier 1, I thought.
I didn't know that. I think Richard checked the adventure and said that was true. But Cody's thinking about switching to the player versus player tournament, which is more fun.
Is it special?
Yeah, dude, it's warm gum. I just took it out of my pocket.
Was it Dave pocket gum?
Yeah.
How do you do a player versus player in D&D?
Oh god, this isn't gonna work, Dave.
Is it just goo?
Yeah, it's just like stuck. I can't peel it off.
You gotta like scrape it with your teeth.
I mean, I would.
Do a teeth scrape thing. Get a little paper. Well, how many do we need? We need 4 minimum, right? We got 4.
No, there's no minimum on my table, dude. There's no mins, no maxes.
How are we at in time?
It's 6 o'clock.
We're a little bit late.
6:02.
So no Kai?
No, they're always tardy.
So
They're
so is Dylan.
tardy, man. They're tardy.
I looked up and I
I'm
haven't
moving
applied
seats,
it
I think.
yet.
I think I'm moving over to the dark side here.
What?
That's fine. You get the fan on you?
So I looked up,
Go
but I
for
haven't
it.
applied them yet. But there are some unique things to the cat people you could do.
The Tabaxi.
Yeah, Tabaxi.
Okay, guys.
Very dexterous.
I just got the official. As you guys know, I finished my journal last week, so now I'm rocking the Field Notes 5e game journal. This looks terrible to me. It's got 2 pages in the back here for random tables. It's got pages of all sorts of stuff. It's got no blank lines for initiative and combat damage and hit monsters' hit points.
We only have 4 people. Let's.
Oh, there's Lance.
Hey, Dylan.
But Lance has been playing. He betrayed us and played at the other table last time.
That's only because it's so funny.
Here, just put chair with it.
Like, you gotta make an exception for kids.
Wait, are you going to co-sign that?
What?
We were abandoned by Lance last week.
I think it's more of a betrayal
Yeah.
than
We have to
abandonment.
go play
Are
with
you going to
our son.
betray us this week, Julie?
What?
Here's all of them.
That's a yes. I feel the betrayal. The betrayal is strong in you.
It's,
Why would you leave us,
I
Julie?
have loyalty for my son. So, a little bit confused.
Is he homeschooled?
No.
He's not. Are you? How was back to school night with Cody?
Yeah.
You have a good night? Was it good?
We haven't had a night tonight. We're watching
Did
the
you talk to the
Ashoka.
teacher? I mean, how did it go with the teacher?
Oh.
I'm watching.
Okay,
right
so
now.
the Golden Vault is
You guys wanna see how-
is
I
your
hear-
gateway.
Well,
I hear he might be sleeping with
You know,
his
there
teacher.
is not intentionally hilarious, but it's fun to watch and just hilarious for me. Is the Amber and Jeff Heard in Depth court case?
About what?
The the whole
The documentary.
abuse.
They made a documentary out of the.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
Heard
that
in
yet.
Depth. It's just like for me, it's hilarious. It's like, man, there's so much acting going on in this courtroom.
Oh my god.
each of them.
That was a good one though, Dave. Right?
Yes.
I mean, this is, I've been working on it. With, a couple of my coworkers homeschool, and I'm you're homeschooled. Are you homeschooled?
Yeah. I homeschool.
Are you homeschooled?
Dude, how did you do with?
So I got to talk to the mom. She's sleeping with the teacher. I know. It's not awkward at all.
How did you? How did you do with? Was that your first hurricane?
Oh man.
Hurricane Hillary? Have you been through another hurricane?
Okay, that wasn't a hurricane by the time it hit California. It was a tropical depression.
It's a Baja.
How do you?
That's right, but not.
how do you- I challenge your credentials.
Right.
I don't believe you have any levels in climatology.
And I think the actual degree is
I grew up-
atmospheric and oceanic studies.
Well, I grew up on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi and went through a bunch of hurricanes, including Katrina.
Yeah.
This
Katrina was a
wasn't shit.
hurricane?
This was nothing.
No, we survived. Irvine's strong, dude. We will rebuild.
How about the
Did you see the
earthquake?
pine needle piles?
I know they were huge.
dangerous.
And you're
got-
driving
We
down the road and
survived!
you're like, is the wheel
Yes!
not going to be able to handle that?
Did y'all feel the earthquake?
Irvine.
Irvine.
We will rebuild.
Did y'all feel the earthquake? Did you feel the
Irvine. Dude, Lake
That's
Forest
Irvine.
was...
death to the
You guys
family.
get it bad in Lake Forest?
No, I didn't.
Did you feel the earthquake? During the
It
hurricane?
was a hurricane, Dave. It wasn't a hurricane. You didn't know about this?
We felt the
No,
earthquake in our
I don't.
apartment.
Has Lance absolutely betrayed us again?
Guess so.
All right, we need. Okay, I know that we've agreed that bullying is required at this table. I believe there has to be a significant
Julie!
social tax. A significant social tax for you to return to this table. Nope. Nope.
No,
Never allow
no,
this table back again.
No.
No. Parties are thicker than blood. That's what they told me.
Parties are thicker than-
That's what they told me in college.
It's alcohol,
That's
eh?
absolutely what they
It's
told me in
alcohol.
college. There'll be other Christmases. There will be other Christmases.
There was a day. You weren't here. You weren't here. You were here. I played with them,
And they won you over?
and then my son liked that.
Your son likes you?
Yeah.
That must be weird. What's that like?
He's still dead.
He's still young.
Still dead.
Mine
What,
actually
wait,
is
but
okay.
before you betray us, I would like to comment
Andy
on
on the
your.
beach.
I would like to comment on your reading of the D&D cartoon.
Oh, go ahead. Shoot.
No, bat.
Did you see his,
Yes, it did. So apparently he's trying to get back at the kid, or
his
the
son?
dungeon master's son is the villain.
Correct.
Yes.
The short bald guy is the dungeon master.
Correct.
Traps. Whose are the kids then?
Who's are the kids? The
Who's
kids
the
are
ranger?
Hank.
Valkyrie. I mean, not Valkyrie. Ranger.
The ranger is his name's
Main
Hank.
wizard. I mean, I know, but who are those people in?
They were just captured at an amusement park.
Yeah, they were just in the real world.
talking
They
about?
got on
The
a
D&D
roller
cartoon?
coaster,
The one from the 80s?
and the roller
Correct.
coaster went through a tunnel,
Okay.
and the tunnel just
Nothing Freudian about that at all. There's
just-
no
they just
Freudian.
Were they teleported? What world are they in?
No, they thrusted through the tunnel.
they were in the yeah.
Phrasing.
And it was a twisty, very
There
kind
was
of.
lots of screaming.
It was a very tantric, undulating tunnel, Brian. It was not. your
And
normal
you were
tunnel.
shaming me for the back to school night.
That was a terrible joke.
That was the best.
I think it wasn't as good as my Irvine Strong.
Irvine
joke.
strong. Are you in Irvine? Did you survive the hurricane? The hurricane?
We are.
Irvine Strong.
Just
Throw it
stand
up.
up.
Throw up the eye. Throw the eye in the air,
Stand
man.
up.
Throws up the eye
Irvine
with
Strong.
Shortest finger.
No, it's sign language for
Hey.
eye.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, flipping it down.
Going Q on us,
Costa
man.
Mesa.
See that in the hose.
No, C is this, and M is this. You're doing gang signs. You gotta do
this is
American
gang
Sign
I
Language.
don't know.
Hey, that's how
Sign
they roll it
language.
Costa Mesa.
I'm not saying.
What language do deaf people think in?
Depression.
They can still speak in English if they want.
Depends on when they went down.
Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle?
Because his wife died.
You read that one? It's wrong.
I thought it was a can, though. I didn't know it was a bottle. That's classic. That's a
I
classic.
got more of those.
You've been practicing?
Oh, yeah, oh, no.
So was Dr. Pepper.
What's the snack game, Brian? I'm not seeing
Who
chips.
did you
What's
miss?
going
You're
on?
missing. Oh, you're missing
Rock is not here.
Rock. You're missing that girl who's coming.
Your friend.
Yes.
And
No snacks tonight. Doritos,
the
ice.
brothers. You're missing the brothers.
Oh, and the brothers, yes.
Yeah, Adam, we might have lost
I had up
Adam.
Adam. He's like, no, 2 weeks in a row, so.
You might
it's
have
not
to
good
work.
science.
Or you might not get a
Once it
girl.
started again,
He's
though.
got work now.
Yeah, he's got work in school. School started.
That's cool. He's going to school.
It's high school. He's almost done.
That's cool.
Graduating. This is the last semester.
Last semester.
Anyway,
Can you ask Dia Richard for a pen for
High
me?
school?
Oh,
You graduated in June or May.
Can I have a paper
or
towel?
pencil,
not him apparently.
pencil pen.
I'll take one of the for the snack game.
Wet erase.
I got the dry
wet
erase.
erase. I want wet erase.
So you've heard that one before? I thought I was good on that one.
Which one?
The
Dr.
white
Pepper?
pen.
That's a classic. That's an old school one. You gotta take a corner,
Same
man.
reason why they call it sport.
What's
Is
that?
that the same reason you call it sport too?
I did this because it's gonna sweat.
I went to the
so-
doctor and he told me to stop masturbating. And I said, why? And he's like, I'm trying to examine you.
Very direct there.
That's a good one. Thank you, Julie, and we are going to charge you one
Look,
social tax to
if I
return to
come
the
back-
table.
I'm taking advantage of you.
I'll be Lee Merriweather.
Yeah, no. There's going to be a social tax. Just so you know.
Social tax.
Yeah, we haven't decided what it is yet.
What's
but
up?
It will involve some shame. I still have. Did we ever vote on what's worse, wall ball or butts up?
No,
Walls up, butts up. Just combine the two.
that's guaranteeing I won't come.
Wall butts.
Wait a sec. Is this dry erase? This is dry erase.
Oh. What?
It's wet erase.
I don't even know the difference.
One's wet, one's dry.
Thank
One
you.
requires a moist towelette.
Here's another one. I'm gonna screw this joke up.
What?
Zach, I'm not even gonna go for it. I'm not even gonna try it.
I prefer brown.
Me
Say
too.
at the end of the last did we do a short rest? Or?
There's been no resting.
Do you need like a
In the middle of
race
battle.
fun?
We literally just.
No, I have like a
Rest
whole.
in the middle of
I
battle.
have a lot of them at home. I just keep forgetting to put them. For some reason, I took them out of my backpack and I haven't got them back in.
No, he's dead. We killed him.
Yeah, no, we're out of combat. The beef's dead. We're
Well, how
out.
we can have a short rest right outside of the. You have to get
Anyway,
to the place.
you got a mage.
Hey, I must be a die. Anyone found a green die?
Did you drop it?
I don't remember dropping it. I can't seem to find it.
Is there something on the ground? Nothing on the ground.
Alright, never mind. I found it.
Besides gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Jumping here and there and everywhere.
What?
I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear.
What the hell was that?
Yeah.
It's robot chicken skit.
Gummy bears flopping around.
I mean, my favorite. I haven't seen all Robot Chicken skits, but my favorite one I remember distinctly is the story for that guy who loses his arm at the cantina when Obi-Wan just slices his arm. You know, he's like an architect. He's all successful.
Yeah.
He uses his drawing arm and he just everything crumbles apart. Now.
Oh, yeah.
It's so tragic. This guy had a backstory, man. Why'd you do that? He was just trying to help his friend out. He got in the way.
How did I get that wrong?
Friendly fire.
Oh, who's watching Ahsoka? Anyone watch Ahsoka?
No, nope.
Is that a negative?
I stopped watching everything Disney.
Same.
It just got boring. Too much
I don't
content.
even want to finish the Mandalorian.
I haven't watched any Disney shows.
Andor was really good.
I am. Cody and I are watching Ashoka tonight, and I am episode 3 of the Nick Fury Shield one.
That's bad.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
I'm really saying it's bad because it's your well. That's racist.
Oh, this is the big church thing we're going into?
You think it's a manufacturing facility for robots.
But you said there was a giant, like, elaborate door.
This is the giant elaborate door. You guys are at the base, so you're here, outside in the street.
Sounds like a cult to me.
This is the
I don't have any figure for myself yet. I should get myself a figure.
this location
What was I
is
using
where we
last time?
believe the
got your
officer
figure.
is, correct?
You got
Correct.
your dinosaur.
I was using one of his things.
Oh.
I'm not sure who I was using.
That was.
I'm
You know, I
down.
put a lot of work into this game, and I gotta say, your mini games depress me, guys.
Mini games for what?
Mom's got a mini
minis?
game.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had.
You have nice dice. I'll give you a half point for your dice. And plus, Dylan, who has great minis, is willing to share his minis. Brian, would you like to use one of
No,
those?
I got my mini. I got my
What was I
mini.
using last time?
I was phoning it in. I
Yeah,
agree.
you can't phone
What
it
was
in.
I using last time?
What's wrong with Cusco? He's the Emperor.
So what, like here?
Standing outside of Tockworth's.
That was your little familiar? So who was your familiar? This guy?
This guy's my familiar.
Tockworth's workshop is where
I'm
you
using
are.
him as my familiar.
What was I using last time? I forget.
That Gummy Bear song is stuck in my head. Damn.
I don't know the Gummy Bear song.
Gummy bears jumping here and there and everywhere.
I was using
Finding
Solo.
ventures that are beyond compare. No?
That thing is a mini.
I don't. I
you
had
seen
any.
the
I forget what I
cartoon?
was using though.
Huh?
I forget what I was using though.
No, but I drilled water
I thought you were
directly in my
using
crotch
the,
so I could wet my
scorpion thing.
pants.
It's a solid cartoon.
Loser.
Okay, you can use it if you want. I can use it.
While it was happening, I knew it was happening, and I didn't try to stop it.
Did everyone read the article on the bench that they made for Gary Gygax?
What is this dinosaur? You're not a dinosaur. You're a cat person.
Probably behind next to you guys.
Gary Gygax?
Yeah.
The
Okay,
founder
so
of the game that we are playing.
This is the property of Mr.
He dead?
He's
Is it a
dead.
name?
What does MX mean?
And next
But
name?
where my folks live, there's the house. I've gone past that house. It's in Lake Geneva. You know, you're from Louisiana, right, or Mississippi? What do you think of Wisconsin? Is that the north?
Yeah.
But it's not like Yankee.
No, but it's the north.
How is it different from like someone in New York?
Y'all, we realize y'all are kind of country too, but y'all are still northern country.
Other country? No, Wisconsin's very country. Like almost as country as Mississippi. Like getting hunting season off and all that stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
because Wisconsin was pro-union.
Midwestish, they don't hate as much. It's more New England when you
Yeah, we-
Southerners are like Yankees. It's more New England. Midwest and like Montana and the Dakota. It's just that's whatever.
Upper Midwest is Wisconsin is like as Mississippi as you can get. Like, you know, wearing the orange, the camo orange. You have camo orange? They wear it. They wear the camo orange in the north. They get hunting week off. Hunting season opens up the week of Thanksgiving. No one shows up to school. Like you all get
Over the door of Tockworth's workshop, there is a dwarven curse etched in the stone archway.
David, we were
So how do we know what
talking
this
about
is?
Who would like to roll a d20?
Oh, we're starting? Okay.
A lovely 13.
A 13. It says, "The fool that lets a mule ride on his back."
He's that fool? What?
That's what it says over the door to the clockwork.
That's what it says on
The shield golem is dead, no longer moving.
the door saying this?
The amulet that normally used to control them is not to be found. This looks like a very old golem. Guardian. What do you do?
Is this a riddle, sir?
I don't know. I think it might be like a finish the phrase type of thing.
Looks like finish the gummies now.
You don't like sour?
So my kids used to put them in yogurt. We would go to like Golden Spoon and they'd put a scoop of those in their yogurt.
How the fuck
And
do
it
you
just-
raise your
It
kids?
just
Like, who
ruins
raises
it
their kids?
forever. Ruins them forever and ever and ever.
I'd like to
That's
investigate
that's
this
that
thing.
discipline
Is
comes right
there like
there.
some
I would think
secret-
since-
secrets about this thing.
There's a door. Stairs leading up to a door.
The door's talking to us? Who's
The
talking?
door's not talking
Who's
to you.
talking to us?
There's no one talking to you.
Where did you see
Something
this?
like that.
There's a sign written over the door, etched in the stone in Dwarven.
I don't know Dwarven well.
You don't speak
Anybody know
Dwarven?
I don't think I do. At least. I wanted to be a gnome.
I don't speak German.
Alright, so it's just Dwarven runes. Makes no sense. But you feel that it's insulting you.
It's insulting us, eh?
Somebody want to check the door for traps?
I'll check it for
I
traps.
could.
Give me a roll.
I'll check too.
Wait, what?
3 to my 13. And I have, pretty sure as a
What do
rogue,
you
I
do
can
to the phone?
have
Check for traps.
investigation, yeah. So 16. I got a 16.
This door does not appear to be trapped.
Trap.
Okay. You guys have any? We have a mage around here to check for like enchantments.
I can do that. Yeah. Arcana check. Looking for enchantments. Something wrong with the spell.
Something that's out of place.
Am I at 19 hit points? How did this happen?
26.
26, there does not appear to be any major magic on the door.
Okay. Any subtle magic on the door then?
It does not appear to be arcanely connected.
Okay.
Yep. Kick it down.
Wait, is the
Is it
factory?
is it sealed? Stone, right?
What is that?
Is the factory itself arcanely connected?
The building does not appear to be magical.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this building solid?
Yeah, so a lot of
windows?
these buildings look like Tatooine. They're kind of like shaped concrete structures. This looks like one of those. It's a two-story structure, which is unusual. Most of them are kind of like one story, and they're one story of gnome size, so they're smaller.
Is there any windows on the second story to look into?
Windows on the second story is a great question.
And I'm going to emboldenly bond 3 of you.
There are no
Emboldenly
windows on
bond.
the second floor.
There's no access points on this?
There's
it's
no windows on
emboldened
the
bond.
first floor either.
No
I choose
access
up to
points on the
3
second
willing
floor?
creatures
No
within
chimney for
30,
the smoke to
30
go out?
feet.
It doesn't look like there's a chimney on the roof even.
Dave, I want to emboldenly bond 3 people.
You start casting in the middle of the street.
Well, no, it's a cleric thing. I'm praying over them.
Okay, you start praying in the middle
Well,
of the street.
you know how I do it, right? I mean,
You're gonna dance around us again?
No, I hand out mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
And I give
I don't
them
think
mushrooms. What class are you?
Perception check.
And then no, wait, they get an extra D4.
He has not yet eaten his shrooms.
24.
I do wish to
Earlier
partake-
there
yeah.
was a small rotary-looking probe that was alarming people. As Brian starts fishing out his shrooms, you check for the fuzz, right? Make sure things are cool, and you see one of those kind of zipping through, moving between the buildings.
Should we follow that, or do you guys want to just continue?
I could follow it while y'all check the buildings.
You could also just shoot it.
I'd like to get.
I'm gonna try to shoot it.
All right, so it literally just zipped
Okay.
between two houses,
Does anybody
but you're
wanna-
looking for it to see if it comes out again.
Does anybody want to join
Who
me?
eats the shrooms?
Don't.
And you get what class are you?
I need to pay attention. I'm in climb, so
So then it's these three.
I intend to climb, so I don't want to.
And you get D4s on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws.
How many?
I'm
Here
gonna.
for D&D. Here for D&D.
Oh,
Nice.
You're at the right place, man.
You're at the right place. Pull
Do you
the chair.
have a character sheet?
No, I've never done it.
Go up to the front and tell Ryan that you need a 5th level. What kind of class? Do you understand classes? Like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Rogues, thieves, wizards, clerics. What do you want to be?
What do you guys need?
Whatever
You're a
you wanna
cleric.
do, man.
We got 2 rogues. You're
We
a
got mage.
fighter. We got a
Okay, back
mage.
up a little bit. You think we're that organized.
what do you want to do, man?
Do nothing. Just pick
Fighters
whatever
are
you want,
easy.
man.
Why don't you start with a fighter?
Okay.
5th level fighter.
Should we wait till like?
Yeah, we can wait 2 seconds. Everybody cool. Wait.
My intent, guys, is I'm gonna climb on the roof
Yeah, well,
and see if
we
there's
can
anything up
go
there.
Okay, so you scale up on the roof of this building or on a different building?
Probably. What's the other ones around it?
So most of the other buildings are only 1 story. This is a 2-story building, but it looks like you're in kind of an industrial, like light
I
industry
want the best
neighborhood.
view, so I think the second.
So it looks like there's like, as you're like looking around, there's like cart tracks in the dirt, and you know it looks like this is more of a business district than a residential.
I want to still go on this one because I want the best view.
I'm
All
good
right,
for
so
now.
you
So
easily
once I'm
climb
done
up
with
onto
this
the
piece of
roof.
gum, give me about 2 seconds.
So from the roof, give me a perception check.
I'll eat them all, so I get a second per minute.
17 plus investigation.
Yeah.
That's how I would
20,
like with
yeah.
the Dorito.
Okay, so
So I'll eat
you
'em
climb
all
up on the
if I-
roof and you look over.
Without even realizing, I'll just
The-
start.
The tavern where you guys were just in
I think I threw my
is
Dorito
fairly
there.
nearby. So you kind of climb up and get your bearings by looking at the tavern. As you look at the tavern, you see another one of those clockwork
complain, Doug.
cat creatures
You're helping me
entering
out.
the tavern.
Entering the tavern.
Entering the tavern. So like you
Is it-
go up, you look around, and you're like kind of, oh, there's the tavern. What is that? And
Is
you
it
see one
forcing
of
it
the-
open, or is it just?
It looks like it's investigating the tavern. Like it kind of was sniffing at the door, and then it kind of like darted in.
Okay. I'm gonna continue watching that door.
Okay, so you're kind of focused on the tavern,
Guys,
but
I'm
looking
watching
around.
the door, the tavern. There's some suspicious things going on down there.
You're shouting this down to
Yes.
your other cat friends.
Maybe not shout.
Well, who's listening to me next?
So the
to
Do the
paranoia,
hand signals
the
work out?
paranoia is
yeah.
already
Can I do
set in.
a text signal? Somebody can
Do you know
He's
these
around.
can?
Yeah, anybody
Yeah, yeah.
know
So he
can't?
speaks
I know
I
it.
use can't too.
You speak it too?
Yeah, remember
Okay.
you told
Yeah,
me I
so
should
I
have
can-
a criminal
yeah.
background.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. You would definitely have it.
Mind if we scout using my familiar as well?
You're gonna send the familiar out?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
There he is. What's your name?
Nicholas.
Nicholas, pleasure.
Or do you mean what is my fake name?
Whatever
Yes.
it is. Both.
I'm Brian. My name's Brian.
Brian, pleasure.
Pleasure.
Now,
Louis.
Nicholas,
Lewis.
I don't know what brought you to the Alakazam D&D group.
It's the closest.
That's probably a good reason. Now, that table is for the elite gamers. You've fallen into the basement of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'd like to
Degenerate D&D
apologize. But we've made some house rules that I think I should make you aware of.
Oh,
So first of all, we believe in the 70s this game was founded by men with no social skills whatsoever. And we believe in bullying, irony, sarcasm. These are all encouraged at this table.
Inappropriate jokes.
Yeah. 2, a lot of people when they're first learning to roll their D20, do you have D20?
I got it.
Brian, can you lend him a D20?
Of course.
That's pretty much the only die you're going to need is traverse, so that's D20. When you roll that die at this
You can
table,
have that dice.
they
You have a
often end
D20?
up...
I don't.
That is yours. Wow. If anyone tells you that's not a D20, they're lying.
oh no.
Shit.
No, wait.
That's a D20.
The DM's gonna get you here.
D20.
Are there
So-
so
Give him a real D20.
So, Nicholas-
I'm gonna be picky about it.
Nicholas, when you roll the die,
Is that the right? It's a spin down. It's
Yeah,
not
I know.
That's a real D20.
It's 20-sided.
It is a real 20.
Actually, let me back up. That's a 20-sided dice. So apparently there's difference. What's the difference
We're
between these
confusing
two
him. He
dice?
hasn't even started playing. Right.
oh no, this is a big part of the game.
Spoiler alert: the numbers are arranged on different faces.
Oh,
Some people think that affects the random number generating.
it
of
does.
Exactly. Do you see the mockingly laugh? And you're picking up the bullying part very well, Nicholas.
totally
that
does.
laugh was well in character.
What?
It
I would like to
totally-
challenge Nicholas's
If I ever rolled that
mathematical
thing
skills.
in an
Nick,
actual
where did you go
game,
to
I would be
school?
ousted.
How much math have you taken?
I took statistics for research.
There you go.
Like real statistics or like social science statistics?
Well,
See, there's the bullying. See that? That's good. So at this table, when you roll the die, Nicholas, if it ends up like this, a lot of people will say that this is cocked and they'll re-roll because it's hard to read because they can't see the face. We don't believe in that. So if you roll a die and it goes on the floor, it counts. You get one roll. That's it.
He's the only one to break that rule.
I break that rule pretty often.
Twice.
I was trained to do that, and so I've been really working to deprogram myself from some of the bad habits. Yeah, exactly. Now, what other house rules do we have? Critical hit decks. We use the critical hit decks because it's funnier than using regular critical hits.
We were forced to be captain.
We often ignore initiative for speed of play.
Stupid minis, except for
Yeah, you need a mini.
really nice minis.
What is you got a fighter?
Yeah.
Can we borrow a fighter?
Yeah, of course. Take your choice.
Should we go around and introduce ourselves to Nicholas? We haven't introduced ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the easiest.
So Lewis, say
Lewis.
your name and your character's name.
Snow on the mountain.
Oh no.
I forgot
no,
this part.
thing.
So the theme is the Golden Vault. You are members of a secret society that's kind of like Mission Impossible. So you commit heists. This is a heist adventure. Everybody on the party has to be a tabaxi, which is a cat person, which means you have a ridiculous name. Like Smoke on the Water,
Swallow
Fire in
on
the,
the river,
Sky. Yeah, you have to have a stupid name. Kind of, they're supposed to be kind of Native American, but we've abused that tremendously in a kind of way. Then your story's background, your background of your character has to be connected to a member of Batman's rogue gallery
That
in
guy-
some way. So you could be like the Joker's cousin, or as Luis.
I'm Lewis, but my character's name's Snow on the Mountain, goes by Snow, and I was under Two-Face in prison.
So he's in Two-Face's gang, but he's got a prison background. Go ahead.
And I'm
What's your
Batman.
name?
Real name. Real name.
My real name is Glenn. My character's name is Tockworth, and I'm a rogue. And my Batman archetype is that I'm Catwoman's right-hand man.
That's not true. He's in lust with Catwoman, and it hasn't been
And I
going
am
well.
the right.
That's a big,
it's
that's a
been
big,
going
that's a
perfectly.
big
It's been going
conflict there for
perfectly.
Batman himself.
Little
So
step,
perfect,
baby
she
step.
left
Swallow
the
on the
table.
river. Tabaxi cleric. I'm a peace cleric, though, man. You know what I'm talking about? Peace.
He, as you approach the party, who are standing outside of a workshop, a factory. It's a gnome village in the Underdark. Have you seen the D&D movie?
Nope.
Okay, Underdark. You're in caverns way underground. There's gnomes that live there, deep gnomes. They live in these huts that look like the houses in the first Star Wars movie, right? Like Tatooine, kind of clay huts. These guys are standing outside of a clay hut, right? They've just killed a animated suit of armor that's laying dead at their feet, and this cleric offers you some mushrooms.
He's offering.
Trust me, man. It'll embolden you, man. Dude, you'll attack better. You'll pick up the vibes of the universe better, man. You know, if anything bad happens to you, it gives you that little extra bit of strength.
Okay, dude.
You know what I mean, man?
Travis, give me your name and your character, please.
I'm Wen. My name is a tongue twister, right? Dazed in the haze with the blaze.
Yes.
But also a rogue, apparently. And hey, Travis, what's the last name?
Batman.
Batman.
Oh, Batman. I am very fond and very imitating of Calendar Man. If you don't know what Calendar Man is, he cares about every given day in the year. He found an excuse to do something.
Today's Rotary Day.
That's how he does his work.
Dylan.
I'm lining the pocket line. I'm inspired by Clayface, a researcher by trade, trying to pick up his charlatan skills, becoming other people.
Okay. And then you're a fighter. Do you have any thoughts on your Batman backstory? You don't have to have it now. You can spend some time.
Okay.
And then what about a ridiculous character name?
Always thinking things. Something to consider while you're going through the game. No.
Yeah, we can get to it when we get to
Okay.
I came
it.
up with mine like 20
Do you
minutes,
eat one of his mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right
now
answer, man.
you get an extra D6 to a die roll.
D4. You get D4 to just about every die roll, and it
For how long?
is for the next 10 minutes as we explore. I think there's going to be
Which three did you give it to?
I gave it to you two and him.
Okay,
Well, I don't know. Did you eat the mushrooms?
sure.
Okay,
I
so
don't like the enthusiasm on that. You know, these are really good mushrooms.
I ate them, man. I can concur.
All right, I eat them.
Yeah. Awesome, man. You feeling it? You feeling it? You feeling it? You feeling it?
I've been
Are you
feeling it.
feeling the bonds, man?
I've been feeling the bombs.
okay, as they're getting high from the roof, you know the rotary drones that have been flying around? You see one, you know that slow drone move?
Once per turn.
Where they're
you can
going
use
like this
You
fast,
pretty much roll that in.
scanning,
And you add
coming
it.
down this alleyway
Whether
in
you're
their
attacking,
direction.
you're swinging with your sword.
We have
or whether
incoming,
you're doing some
everybody.
sort of ability
You guys
check,
who highs and
or
tight.
if you're saving your green, pretty much any roll.
I think Brian's just talking through
Okay.
it.
What's that?
Slow moving probe
We have
moving down
incoming
an
patrol.
Which alley?
I've got a hide.
Which alley here?
alley. It's
Can I
coming
see
from
it?
this direction.
Can I see it?
Not yet. He's on the roof and he can see it kind of between two houses over here.
Well, I'll
It's
pull and
moving
be
in this
ready.
Is there
direction.
anything in the roof I could hide behind or anything like that?
On the roof, you could lay flat and probably have good, you know,
Can I do an insight
cover.
on that? Is that insight
Absolutely.
or investigation?
This would be, what are you trying to determine?
What is it?
So you've experienced these before. When you were crossing the bridge, one of these spotted you, and they blared a giant alarm sound, and then creatures, clockwork creatures, lions and stuff that were made out of metallic parts, came swarming out of the houses and attacked you. So they appear to be kind of alarm drones or something.
So it's here to spark an alarm.
It is
Probably.
prowling the neighborhood looking for things to alert on.
Okay.
I'm hiding,
You want me to
guys.
roll on
I'm
that or no?
slide
I'm
down.
pretty sure you know what this is. You've already
I'm just
seen,
gonna hide
you've
too.
seen it go off before, right? There's a lot of these. He's also seen some zipping around. So there's some that are moving quickly, there's some that are moving slowly.
I'm just
The
waiting.
guy hide. I'm gonna go hide somewhere.
There's a door that you just killed a creature that
Yeah,
you're trying to get into this
I'm gonna go in
building.
the door.
You're kicking in the door?
Do I need to kick it or can I turn
You can
it on?
turn the knob and open the door. It's unlocked. There's a narrow 5-foot hallway that goes to here, and then it ends in a ladder going up to the second floor, and then it curves around that way.
I walk in.
From where you are, you hear the sounds of anvils, hammers. You hear maybe bellows going out and open, right? There's construction. There's an orange-yellow glow that comes around the corner, and you hear the clinking of metal and machinery.
Yeah, I go into the end of the hallway,
I'll follow him.
like right here. But I do whisper to everybody. I'm like, "There's the
Yeah.
probe there. It's.
I'll
We
go in.
probably want to get inside."
Yeah, we'll get inside.
You're going in?
Yeah.
I'm going in.
You're going in?
Well, I had time to.
So we're going in as opposed to getting
probed.
probed.
Fallen golem.
Not that there's anything wrong with getting probed.
You could have been searching the golem while they were getting high
It's
Okay,
not.
and meeting their new companion. But you don't have a name yet.
I can be Sitting Horse.
This is your first ever D&D character. Sitting Horse is very good.
Really?
There's also a strong
D&D
history.
Virgin, are we breaking your D&D cherry tonight?
There's a strong history
Hi,
of
man.
Hey man, that's
Get
what
it?
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Sitting Horse, and you're
you
a
get that?
cat
Did you hear
man.
him?
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
I'm like, we're breaking his chair, and he's like, "Hi, man." That's a 10.
That's a 10. That's really good. He might have to move to the other table. He's already better than us back here, man. This is
We're
not
a bunch of
good.
pussies here.
Okay, so you had time to search the fallen shield golem.
Yeah.
So from your arcane knowledge, you know that they're generally controlled with some kind of amulet, and there's usually a separate control amulet that's worn as a necklace or something like that. This has a damaged amulet, and it looks like it's been kind of like hacked back together with machinery. So normally there's like an arcane gem that's used as a control foci. This seems to have been replaced or repaired. There are parts of a gemstone there, but it looks like clockwork pieces have been inserted, and that was what was animating it. That's not standard.
Okay. So that's the only thing I find.
Correct. Other than that, it's just a suit of armor, basically.
Okay. And if I cast mending, that wouldn't repair it at all, right? I need.
Well, you would repair the metal damage, but it probably wouldn't bring it back to life. It appears that the clockwork that was animating it needed to be repaired, and that's definitely outside of your skill set. You have no idea how that works.
But wait, a mending will repair the physical stuff. But like
You could try. You could cast mending, for sure.
Yeah, I'll follow him while casting mending on the pendant.
All right, so you cast mending on the armor or on the gem, or where are you focusing your spell?
I'd like to. I'll first focus on the amulet, see if I can't get that working.
Right.
Then, if that works,
As you cast into the amulet, you feel your spell just being absorbed by the amulet.
All right, so it does nothing for now.
It appears to do nothing. You might need to use a higher level spell or something, but it seemed to just take the arcane energy rather than do any mending whatsoever. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Okay. But and then you'll follow him down the hall?
Yep.
Are you going to pull the... Or you're still up on the roof.
I'll be sat on the roof watching that troop drone.
You're going to stay on the roof?
Can they hear me from outside?
They
Can you guys hear
cannot.
me?
They're inside a house, basically. A two-story house. You're on the second story.
I'll go to the door and be at the door.
So you scamper down and go through. Do you want to close the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay, so you pull the door closed. Okay, Brian, you're at the front of the party. What would you like to do?
I peek around the corner.
You peek around the corner. Okay. Around the corner.
And it doesn't sound like I need to be super stealthy. It sounds like
No,
there's
it's a
lot.
loud warehouse. So you see around the corner. Okay, large kiln, like a trough of fire, basically, here. Anvils and other tools to build things. A whole bunch of parts of robots in various stages of construction. A lot of them look very similar to the feline creatures that you fought on the bridge, right? So it looks like it's an assembly station. But also there are two automatons in there. They are named... Rack and Pinion. So this is the image of where you are. So it is rather dark except for the fire from
How do we know their names?
because they announce themselves like Cylon warriors. Rack, Pinion, attack immediately! And they turn and as soon as you poke your head away, they know you're there, Brian, and they come running at you.
Initiative?
We'll just go around the table. We'll let you go first, so you can act first. So you're in a hallway.
Yep.
You hear Brian. Brian, do you say anything as Rack and Pinion attack?
How wide is this hallway? Sorry.
5 feet. It's a narrow hallway. It's designed for gnomes, little small gnomes.
I'm small.
Yep.
Prepare yourselves.
You yell, so he yells,
No,
prepare yourself.
yeah, we're
It
being
sounds like the
attacked.
paranoia is kicking
You make a
in.
phalanx here?
Sounds like the paranoia.
Can you see that guy?
Yeah.
You can, but he's gonna have partial cover if you're gonna do a ranged attack.
I'm small. Can I maneuver my way?
Yeah, you can move through an ally square. So you can squeeze
I
through.
can't stay there.
No, you can. You can move
Oh.
through an ally square.
Alright, I want to be where Brian is right now, and I'm gonna hit the guy with.
So you run through an attack, and we'll say that number 2 is Pinion.
Yeah. Is there actually a way I can do with a sneak attack instead of just my dumbass like run?
I don't think you're gonna be able to get a
Started-
sneak attack from
started
there.
to
I'm
comment
sorry.
on us.
Alright.
It started to comment on us. We didn't start on them. But there's nothing around this hallway. It's just one door to next door. I want to observe this.
Wait, hold on. I didn't understand that question. Hold on just a second. Okay, so what do you do?
I run up and attack the number 2.
Okay. What's your attack roll?
22.
22 is a hit. Damage?
Rolling 4 and a 5.
9 points.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Plus,
you...
remember both my rapiers are +1, so that's
10?
11.
11.
And that's all I can do.
So you come screaming past Brian with your rapiers drawn, and you literally just like plunge your rapier into this suit of armor. Looks kind of similar to the armor outside, but not nearly as buff, and you definitely do some serious damage to this thing. Brian, you're up.
Is he at range or am I adjacent?
It looks like you're adjacent to me. Or maybe he's... No, I guess he's in one square over. So you are adjacent, but there's kind of a wall in the way.
I
What are
need
you
to
trying
get
to do?
different weapons. My weapons suck. Adjacent in melee or not?
Well, what kind of weapon are you going to try to use?
I was either
here?
going to do my short bow or I was going to stab him with my dagger.
I think dagger would be better here because he's kind of like there's a corner, but he's on the other side, so you can kind of come across with the dagger. Right?
Yeah, and then I'm going to hunter mark it, obviously.
Okay, you put the mark on him. Well, that's a 13 on the die.
19.
19 is a hit.
So that's a D4, and then what's the hunter mark? Hunter mark is a D6. 4 plus 4 plus 3, 7. And then there's other special stuff with hunter mark. I don't know what though.
Tell me.
I have advantage on any wisdom or perception or survival check. If the target drops to 0, I can move it. So that's it. So nothing. That is my quarry.
Okay, he's your quarry. Sitting horse, you're up. Do you have a mini?
I do.
All right, get your mini out there. And what would you like to do, sitting horse?
I'm in the middle of the hallway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run around, and use my. Man, all my weapons are really long. I got a long sword, a pike, and 5 javelins.
Yes. So the javelin's a ranged weapon, right? You'll throw that at creatures you're not adjacent to. Both the longsword is just a sword. You run up and hit them. What was the other one? There was a pole arm or something. A pike. Does a pike have reach?
Yes.
So you can stand behind someone with the pike and poke at them. But there's not a lot of room in this hallway. You're gonna have to move past top card to be by the ladder, I guess, to get a good attack.
I'm gonna cheer everybody on. Yeah, get him.
Yeah, you're just waiting for the shrooms to kick in, hanging out in the hallway.
You don't know me, but like you can do it.
You could. Does he have line on a javelin? Could he hurl a javelin down the hallway?
That'd be a little close.
You could throw a javelin if you'd like.
You could jump up and just
Yeah.
Oh,
do it
You
Lamont
could do a
style.
ranged attack on number 2.
I'm gonna do a ranged attack on number 2.
All right, so you're gonna roll your
D20.
d20.
Is that Canyon?
That's the one Brian gave you. And then you're going to add whatever your modifier is, which is probably some kind of dexterity or strength.
And a D4.
On all rolls or
All
just
rolls.
once? For how long?
Each turn for 10 minutes. Dude, we're bonded, man. Emboldeningly
We
bonded.
choose
No, roll your
Are you
D4.
feeling it yet?
modifier it is
Yeah.
for
Are you
a
feeling it?
weapon,
Dude, are you
right?
feeling it?
Strength for javelins. Javelins is a strength
Feeling
weapon.
it now.
All
I
right,
forgot my
strength
D20.
Oh, you already
I got
hit
a
him.
free.
You hit him.
He forgot. No. Is
It
it for
didn't
damage?
matter. He hit him.
No, for damage?
17.
No, it's only on
17 on the die?
Yeah.
Or 17 modified?
On the die.
Oh, then he'd have to
on the die with the it adds +4 to strength.
Oh, it's 21.
No, and then you got to roll the D4 again because you're emboldened. Add another
Shrooms
2.
kick in for an extra 2.
Shrooms
Right?
kick in.
The clarity, man. You see a tunnel. Like, you jump up and you're like, wah! Shoosh! And you peg it right in the head. This could be the killing blow, depending on how much damage you do here. It
D8.
should say on the javelin. Show them where it is, Brian, if you can see
Right
it.
there.
It's right here. And it's actually blurred out, so no, can't see it. I think it's
Let's see if I see for
A
you.
shitty printout?
6 + 4, I believe.
Yeah, 1d6 plus the hits. 1d6 plus 4.
D6, D6 out front.
D6, D6. That's a regular square die.
Piercing damage.
Javelin. Hits 1d6 + 4 piercing damage.
Roll it. 4.
So
Plus
it's for 8.
8 points of damage, still alive.
But you're a fighter. You get 2 attacks at level 5, so you can throw another javelin.
I got another one.
Yes.
Yes. Is he gonna land and jump again, or is he holding onto the
Oh
ceiling?
no, doesn't look like it.
That's a 9.
A 9 is a
No,
miss.
roll the D4.
10.
Miss. So you jump up, you hurl the javelin, and you're like, whoa, I can fly! And you grab the second javelin and hurl it, but it goes wide into the ladder. So it spears right through the ladder. It's a pretty great shot. I think from where you're standing, you marvel at the brilliance of that shot.
Good shot, dude. That was
Wow,
awesome.
good.
Dylan, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna
Well
send
done.
the familiar
First D&D attack.
while it's flying overhead, it's gonna spew. It's a.
We're in the back
I
of the
believe
hallway
it's
now.
cold. It's cold breath. in the cone, right in front. Right.
You're gonna cast again?
Huh?
You're gonna cast again?
Isn't it still a?
No. It's been you were outside for about 10 minutes while Brian gave everybody shrooms and he
Never
went up
mind.
on the roof and stuff.
Then during that time, I'm just going to cast mold earth and excavate dirt underneath it. So he's going to drop down and if there's nothing below 5 feet, he's going to drop right straight into the lava.
Okay.
If he is,
there is earth below him, so he falls down 5 feet.
Yeah, and then he's going to be encumbered, hindered, stuff.
Okay. So you cast mold earth, creating quicksand basically, and that armor starts to sink into the sand, into the floor.
I'm in the back of the group. I don't think I can take much action other than run up or.
Yeah, you can move through their squares, but I'm not sure if there's a square you could stop at.
Yeah. I just get my crossbow off my back and just give it.
You're ready with crossbow. If you see a target, you're going to fire at something. Ready in action.
Ready in action.
Snow, you are up.
All right, I'm right here. You said this is a 5 foot
Hallway.
wide. How tall is it?
It's gnome tall ceiling, so like 10 feet, 8 feet.
Oh,
Not that high.
I'm gonna climb on the
On the
wall
roof.
sideways since we're
Okay.
cats and get to where. Can I get here somehow?
Yes.
I'll do that then.
Okay,
And then
so you
I'll take
climb
off.
across to there.
Yep, and I'll take
Okay,
off.
now there's quicksand. How big is this quicksand, Dylan?
It's a 5 foot.
Oh, so it's just under him.
Yeah.
So he's sinking into quicksand, but you do see Rack coming at you as well.
Do I get advantage on the guy that's?
I think he's probably granting advantage because he's stuck in quicksand, isn't he? Is he granting advantage?
I
You
would
have
say
advantage.
you get advantage on a melee, but disadvantage on a range,
Yeah. Well, I'm melee.
Why range? I mean,
right?
Because he's low.
Because he's like, I mean, I'm thinking he's like prone.
Prone.
He's like sinking.
What?
20.
Sinking.
Yeah, it's
29 to hit.
29 is a hit.
Target for range, but it's really easy to slap your sword on top of someone that's
16.
there.
16 points of damage.
Yep.
So you come flying through the thing. You jump off the wall, land next to him, and just bash him in with a sword,
Rapier.
a rapier. You poke him, and he stops moving, dead in the thing.
And then, if I can, I'll move to that guy for my second attack.
Okay, you
No
move over
advantage,
there.
though, I know.
No advantage over there.
I'll
Okay.
roll this one. 10 plus 18.
18 is a hit.
All right, and then 9.
9 points of damage.
And I'll be right in front of him.
Okay. He will attack you.
Of course.
Or is it for tanking? I don't have the hit points.
It's,
Can you roll your extra D4?
Yeah. It's right
Feeling
here.
it, dude.
It's right here.
Feeling it. No.
I got it out. I got it
I'm
out.
feeling it.
Oh, terrible. I roll a 2 and a 7. So he gets a 6 and an 11 to hit.
22.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it.
No.
Okay, so he swings now.
Killing it. They can't hit it.
Now,
Yeah.
As-
I'm all like Matrix.
as Rack is mourning the death of his son,
Oh, my bad.
the sentient constructs in the corner that are not yet completed, in almost a Toy Story 1 moment, start kind of crawling and moving in your direction.
Like when they're
But they're
attacking
not
Sid.
completely assembled yet, like when they're attacking Sid.
Yeah, that's
you
what
have
Sid
that
is.
kind of nightmare image. It's dark. You know, there's just the glow of the fire, and there's these crazed
What was
creatures.
the...
And there's a lot of them. There's probably 15 to 20 various.
Didn't we get like a bomb essentially? Somebody needs to throw that. I yell out.
You guys do. I'm not touching explosives.
We got some alchemy fire. Somebody-
Yeah, so I point in that direction and yell alchemy fire.
Okay,
My turn?
it is your turn.
I got
So
alchemy.
that guy's dead in the corner.
Scream alchemy fire as I point.
Alright. I come around here, and it's like around here, you said?
It's more on this side of the workshop, right? So this is kind of where the fire is. This is the kilns, or the bellows is kind of here, and then there's like partially constructed
But this is
creatures.
now?
Correct.
Alchemy fire.
All right, give me an attack roll. Oh,
Yeah.
dexterity.
7, 23.
23. So how many are you throwing? 1 or 2?
I'm drawing one. So I think
Okay, he
that's all I need.
hurls alchemy fire and it explodes in like a 10-foot area right here. Everything in there is screaming, but it's like silent robot screams, right? Terminator 2
Yeah.
scream. But like this whole section is incapacitated. There's another section here. There's about, he's got about half of them though, or it looks like they're completely destroyed.
Can I draw another one?
Do you have multi-attack?
No.
I think you only have 1 attack
Yeah,
at this
I
level,
got
right?
one attack.
So you moved, you attacked, you done?
I guess so.
Brian, you're up.
And I am. Can I get?
You're still kind of in the hallway a little bit.
Yeah, I want to get out of the hallway and come.
That's what he said. Dr. Pepper.
Right?
There's a couple other of those, and I'm just drawing a blank. I had them prepped before I came here. I didn't.
Dr. Pepper.
You're studying Dr. Pepper jokes before you come to D&D.
Not Dr. Pepper jokes, dirty jokes.
Dirty dad jokes?
Yeah.
You want to hear?
You've got Nathan sitting next to you here. I hear he's the master.
You want to hear a real dirty joke?
How come the toilet paper wasn't able to cross
Nicholas.
the road?
I called you Nathan. I'm sorry about that.
How come the toilet
It's
paper
going to take me
wasn't
half an hour to
able
get your
cross
name
the
right.
road? You know,
How come the toilet paper
wasn't able to cross the road?
doesn't have legs?
Got stuck in the crack.
Ah!
Want to hear a really dirty joke?
Yeah.
White horse fell in mud.
White horse fell in mud.
I was just white first. I just know. Brian, what would you like to do, man?
I wanna move right
You're
there.
very high.
Dude, no, I'm emboldenedly bonded with my party.
No,
man.
this is
He's got superpowers.
so as a swamp cleric druid wannabe, this is kind of your worst nightmare. This is the hellscape you've heard rumors of. This is Tartarus. This is Robot Workshop 101, right? This is scary.
Can I be
I mean,
looking
I'm aware of Is It,
You are.
and this is just Is It vibes.
It's a lot of Is It vibes.
You know,
Can I be
mean,
looking
just
around?
mad scientist-y.
Yeah.
I mean, less Is It, more organized,
Okay.
but I'm familiar with the mad scientist
Okay.
theme.
Yes. Yeah, and you're getting it hard.
Do I see a button?
I don't.
Buttons? Button? Who's got the
Let's
button?
let's finish Brian's
I'm not
turn,
going to
then
touch
we'll-
that one.
Thank you.
You're not going to touch the mud.
What would you're attacking Rack?
I mean, I'm right there. Yes,
All right, let's see it.
I'm 100% attacking. Well, first of all, the character move Mark. Mark
Okay,
is the
okay.
move, and I'm going to roll my 20-sided dice.
Okay.
10.
I do 4.
I don't have 4. It's only the 3 of you.
Oh.
Dude, no, I sacrificed.
Don't get high on your own supplies.
I don't get high. I didn't help I wanted to help my friends out, man.
Thank you, man.
That first one is free, though. I'm just saying. Just saying. And then that's 14.
A 14 is a miss, Brian.
No, I'm lying. It's a 16.
A 16 is also a miss.
It's a dagger.
Yeah. So you run around the corner, you swing at this thing with your dagger, and you hear it screech across the metal, and it reminds you of track 2 of Pink Floyd's Metal album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a Sid Barrett moment, man. It's not good. There's some real psychic weirdness. He, as you do this, he's like, holy shit, look at the floor. And you notice that on the floor, Brian, there is a very elaborate, well, I don't know how to describe it, arcane signet. But it's huge. It's like the entire floor.
Have you ever seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas when
I
they
have.
get to Vegas
The carpet?
and they see the carpet?
The carpet. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that what we're talking about
Yeah, we're
here?
talking about the carpet.
Tell me not they nailed that moment.
They nailed that
moment in Fear and Loathing.
Check, I guess. See if I can figure
They
that out.
absolutely nail that carpet.
I mean, do I need to make a saving
You
throw
do, you
against?
do.
I mean,
You do.
What's the saving throw against? It's wisdom.
I'm going to tell you here in just a sec. Hold on.
And there's an arcane signet in a
Is there a hole in the floor?
It's a small.
Over there, there's a pool of
Quicksand.
crown of.
Does it mess up your transmutation circle?
No, it's not. So it's in this room, and it doesn't go corner to corner. It's maybe like 20 feet in the middle. So I will draw this elaborate
I need to see
fractal
that
design.
movie again. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Oh, you're going ahead.
We've been
Yeah, that D&D is actual witchcraft, man. I don't know if we warned you about that, but that's true. And none of that looks like a penis, so that's pretty good drawing. I mean, like,
You should say that my uncle actually literally believes that.
Really?
Yeah.
Brian, it's a DC 15.
Of what? What are we talking about here? I mean, wisdom, I'm thinking? Or intelligence?
Wisdom saving throw.
And I have advantage. Oh, that's for finding it. So, wisdom saving throw. Actually, I had bad luck with that.
You have +4?
I got +5.
Hey!
Boom!
You save.
I got, what's on the dice?
16.
16.
No, 11.
11 +5.
16.
Wisdom saving throw.
All right. So a crown of metal, scrap metal kind of crown,
As opposed to a non-metal crown?
appearing on your head, and it's still there. It's just not material yet. It's like being summoned onto your head. As you explore this as well, you also need to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving.
Alright, let me see something real quick.
No hard feelings if you find will keep your body as protocol. Alright.
Do you find these type of moves?
Also,
the Progozin one, yeah, that
Do I get a
definitely
D4?
suspicious at all.
Do I get a D4?
Huh?
Do I get a D4 on save?
You do.
Yeah.
You get a D4 on saving throws, on ability checks, and attack rolls. You don't get it on damage, just the attack roll. Which is the big thing anyway. I'd rather
I
hit
failed.
and get less damage. I just want to.
okay, Brian, as you're like, he points to this thing and you look at it and you're like, oh, bad trip, man.
Dude, no, I've been there. I've seen those things.
But then as you look back at him, his eyes roll back and go underdark purple. Underdark purple glow with like the tendrils coming out, and he has a scrap metal crown on his head, and he looks completely deranged. I mean, we're talking like graphics bomb crazy.
very.
I see all this happening.
I failed.
On
Even
your
with the
next
four.
turn,
Yeah.
you're gonna attack the nearest ally.
Okay.
How about this?
You're up.
Can I have advantage? No, I'm kidding.
It's your turn. Wait, no, Brian, did you?
No
Yeah,
one
you
saw
finished
it
your turn,
coming,
Brian. You
man.
missed with your attack and then got taken. Okay, go.
But no, I'm fine. I'm
made the same.
seen these things.
Yeah.
Trippy, sure. I've seen worse.
Well, maybe you didn't give him the best shrooms, man. There might be a
The
problem
bad
here.
trip, man. That's all it is. It's
Oh,
only a
also,
bad trip.
you guys, in the middle of that weird design, there's a very ornate metal box that looks unlike the other metal in this room. It's like kind of made out of like adamantium or something, different kind of metal, kind of different looking thing sitting in the middle of this thing.
You guys distract this crazy son of a bitch and just so I could grab that box for us.
There's what, one robot left?
There's Rack is still alive, and then there's about 10 moving creature things here.
There's moving creature there? I thought there was supposed to
There's
be
robot parts crawling towards you.
Atlanta one.
Half of them are on fire, half of them are not.
And you guys distract the crazy dude while I try to get that box.
I'm gonna
I am the crazy dude.
around the corner and just like with a longsword on that robot.
All right, so you're gonna run. You're here.
That's
Your movement is 30, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can go to here. Yeah, this guy's dead, so you can be in this square, and he's in this square, and Brian's in this square. Okay, so you'll get your attack roll against him. You are gonna need to make a save against the Crown of Madness. So first, make your attack roll.
it can see me. It's not just I'm touching it.
This magic signet is influencing you once you step into the room.
Okay.
But first, you can make your attack roll.
Okay.
So you're using longsword, I'm assuming.
Yes. 6 plus 1, 7.
Plus.
What strength?
So this is your longsword. It should be
Proficiency and then
plus 7. So what's on the dice?
7 plus 7.
7.
14.
So it's 14.
14 is a miss. But you're a 5th level fighter, so you get 2 attacks.
Right, give me that D4
Second
back.
attack.
That's not treating you well.
It's really bad.
Roll again.
Oh, Dylan's giving you a whole matching set. You might want to move to the matching set. That looks pretty mature
Those
over
might be
there.
better. Mine were not
With the
using
D4,
it.
you got the matching D4 over there too.
Nice, there we go. Now we got some good stuff. Dylan's dice are significantly rolling better.
17.
17 plus 7 is 24.
Yeah.
So that's a hit for sure.
Now roll your
And
damage.
then longsword is a
As a
D8.
fighter at
Yeah.
level? Oh, I didn't know
We
that.
have 2 fights.
That's kick-ass.
I did a fighter back in when we were playing with a group of friends on Roll20.
Yeah.
I was a Polearm Master, so I got it where I could get 3 because with Polearm you do 2 attacks,
Yeah.
and then there's a bonus